guys, so I was editing this video and realized I never had an intro to this video, so here it is. What you're about to see is me making something, a tea ultimately, to help induce my period naturally without taking medication. So full disclosure, I lost my Provera that I had prescribed to me a couple months back that I was going to take this time, and I couldn't find it, so I had to call the doctor to get another prescription, and she said, you know what, instead, why don't you just come in for a blood test on Monday. This was on Friday. On Monday, and we'll go from there before I could prescribe another thing of medication. I want a blood test now. I said, okay, sounds good. So in the meantime, I was hoping to induce my period, and I found this online, so I wanted to try it. And not only did I try it, but so did Johanna. And in the next video, you will actually see the results of what happened. But here is the recipe and me and Johanna drinking this concoction of tea. Okay, so the recipe calls for turmeric. I got the organic kind. I just figured it'd be better. I also got the organic of the fennel seeds as well. I think I actually already had that for a previous recipe that Johanna used it for. And then I couldn't find organic cumin seeds, so I just got regular little container. And so the recipe calls for 1 tablespoon of fennel seed that I already put in there. And then it also called for 1 tablespoon of the cumin seed. As you can see here, I'm about to put it in to my mortar pestle thing. So now the recipe says to grind it up slightly to release the fragrances and oils from these seeds. And by this time, I did it for a couple minutes, and this fragrance was amazing. It actually smelled really good. I'm not going to even front. It smelled really, really good. So I knew that it was ready. So this is 1 cup of purified water. And then I put the fennel seeds and cumin seed in my little tea bag container things, holders that I usually make homemade tea with. So I put 2 of those because I couldn't fit it all in one. So I had to divide it up. So I put them in there, and I'm just mixing it, and I'm just trying to make sure that it's all immersed in the water. 1 cup is not a lot. And I think this was like my smallest pan I had as well to use. So I let it boil for 5 minutes, and this is what it looks like. It turns this like mucky color. And I just try and really let it, make sure all of it really gets in there in the boiling. And as you can see, some fennel seeds actually came out of the bag, and that's okay because we're about to strain it. I'm just using a small mason jar. I'm just pouring the tea in there so to collect any seeds that may have released. So that's what the tea looks like, but it's not done yet. So now I have to add, I messed up here. I put a whole tablespoon of turmeric. However, it's only supposed to be a half a tablespoon of turmeric. So there it is, a whole tablespoon, and I realized I messed up after I already poured it in. And then a half a tablespoon of ginger juice. This was fresh ginger root juice that I had juiced on a previous day. This is optional. I'm choosing to put the honey in. It said I could do with or without the honey. I'm choosing to add a little bit of sweetness to it because I felt like it would be so bitter with the ingredients that were in there. So I probably put maybe a tablespoon of honey in there. And then I let it cool down. It didn't say I had to have it hot or cold. So I did stir it up. Obviously, as you can tell, the color has definitely changed due to the turmeric. However, I let it cool down to it was like hot warm. It was still pretty warm when I drank it. All right. So this is it. I'm gonna let it cool down, and then we're gonna drink it. All right, guys. So I'm gonna try it just like this because Johanna wants me to down it, but I don't think I can. I think I'm gonna get sick if I do. It is potent, to say the least. I mean, it's warm. It's not like hot. Want to give me a glass of just plain water? Like another one of those little mason jars? Just so I can have a chaser. So, yeah. I'm just sitting here letting it cool down some more.
Like this size?
Yeah, that's perfect. So tell me if you would ever do this. How desperate I am. I'm desperate. I hope this works.
So like honestly, you never thought that you would ever be like so like you want your period now.
Yeah.
But now it's like you want it, so how will you know you're okay?
Water. So Josh is trying to put the baby down while I'm doing this.
I'm actually just gonna like go up to
Alright. I'm so scared to drink this! I feel like I should like add this water so it's not so strong. But then I don't want it to reduce its properties. I don't know what to do. And I should say, full disclaimer, I messed up a little bit on the ingredients, not the ingredients, but the quantity. I accidentally put a whole tablespoon of turmeric, and it's only supposed to be a half a tablespoon. Everything else was a whole tablespoon except for the turmeric and the ginger. And I put a whole tablespoon of turmeric. Now, turmeric has a lot of healthy properties, so it's not the end of the world that I did that, but it's going to make a big of a difference for drinking it. A lot of the turmeric, though, is like settling on the bottom. I'm just going to do it. I think I'm going to drink half of it and then chase it. Okay. I got to do this. The texture of that turmeric in there is not good. Whew. That's strong. I hope I'm not going to vomit all day, all night.
What?
I don't know if I'm going to be able to drink this, Johanna.
Maybe I don't want to drink this.
I'm struggling.
Is it spicy or?
It's the texture of the turmeric in there, the taste.
I have a backup drink.
Okay, my stomach is already upset.
Yeah, it's preparing you.
So I am going to mention that Johanna's actually going to be drinking this. I'm actually making hers right now as well because she hasn't had her cycle in 3 months-ish. Yeah. I mean, she's new to her cycle within the year. So it's not abnormal, and she doesn't have PCOS that we know of. So it's going to be interesting to see if she can drink this, if we both get our period, or if she gets it and I don't, or if I get it and she don't, because see if PCOS affects this, because the reviews doesn't say that these people have PCOS. So, it'll be very interesting to see. All right, so Johanna's is right here. She is right here. So, didn't she get so big, you guys? She hasn't been on here in a while. My girl's got so big. All right. Can you believe she's going to be 14, you guys? 14 in a couple months. All right. So, I'm going to try and finish this. I should have mixed it. I should have let all that shit settle. I should have mixed it. All right. I probably only going to take another swig of this, you guys, to be honest. I don't know if I can finish this. My tummy is already upset. And not like upset because I'm about to get my period, like upset because I'm going to vomit. So, it's hot. I said we got to let it cool down, kid.
I should have learned from, like, my plate incident.
So we did add, I don't know if you guys seen in the clip, we did add some honey to it.
To make it, like, just a little bit sweet.
Yeah, so, like, Johanna's doctor gave her 6 months for her cycle to come, or she would have to intervene with use of medication. So,
like I would never have thought in a million years that I would want my period
to drink something to get it. Yeah, but it's good for you. You need to have it. And why are you sitting so far away? Come close to me. Act like you love me. That chair's gonna break. I'm gonna laugh my ass off. We got old squeaky chairs. Alright. So just letting this. We want to see your beautiful face. That is
so beautiful.
That right there behind us, what you guys see with the light, that is my growing shelf. For all
AKA greenhouse.
Yeah. Well, my vegetables, they're about to go out in the garden though. Alright. So while we're letting her cool down, let me try to do this again.
Don't vomit on me.
I'm not going to vomit on you.
This is my prized possession.
I'm your prized possession.
Actually, no, my brother is. I love him.
You wouldn't have your brother if it wasn't for this one right here.
Well, actually, I wouldn't have my brother if it wasn't for labs and science.
Or my womb.
Yeah, but in order to make him, you need science.
Or my womb.
Yeah, he could have been growing in like a fake womb.
He was not.
Yeah, but he could have.
Whatever. But he was not.
Alright, anyways.
But he was not.
Okay. And end the conversation. Wow, look at that.
Okay. Here we go. I close my nose so I don't have to taste it. You're probably going to do the same thing.
You took a lot of that in. Your tongue is yellow.
Okay, so that's like all powder and the turmeric. That's. Let me see if you guys can see the inside of that. See that? Oops. So I'm not drinking anymore. That was awful. My stomach is killing me. So the same thing is kind of going on with Johanna's. I am going to mix it because I did the correct amount in hers. All right, girl. Your turn. You got this. You got this.
Lord.
You gonna just down it? Don't smell it, because then you're just not gonna drink it. And that's what I did.
It's not like scary.
So my stomach is upset, but I don't feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Like.
It is upset though. And it is crampy a little bit.
Well, that's good. Okay.
Oh, in real time, you guys, it's been like 20 minutes since I drank the complete of mine. We wanted to let that cool down.
Man, it smells good.
You think it smells good?
It smells like spicy food.
Ugh. Smell it. Makes no. Stop drinking this. You're not drinking this.
I know.
You're drinking this.
Okay. Oh.
You got this. Don't even think about it. Just do it. 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 Drink. Chase it down. Chase it down. Chase it down. Go get it down. Get it down. Get it down. Good. Girl, you did good. You don't even have to drink that right. The rest of that.
Oh.
Brutal, right? She did that. So and that's a lot of the